ट्रेलर काफी अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा लगा।
If he has decided to direct a movie, of course it would be great.
It's a great topic to discuss, and I think it was presented very well in the trailer.
I think I would say that the movie, the trailer itself was so inspiring. It touched the heart.
मूवी पक्का मतलब हिट जाने वाली है, ब्लॉकबस्टर जाने वाली है।
तानवी इज द ग्रेट लाइक यू नो ना कि मतलब लिटरली मतलब मैं देखूंगा इसे पर्सनली मैं जाकर के देखूंगा.
Seems like the movie would be great and it will touch people in a way that normal commercial cinema is not able to do nowadays.
How was the trailer was for you?
ट्रेलर काफी अच्छा था, बहुत अच्छा लगा। जिस तरीके से एक बहुत ही सेंसिटिव टॉपिक के ऊपर उठाया गया है कि ऑटिस्टिक एक बच्ची है, वो करना चाह रही है, बहुत ही अच्छी मूवी थी। और उससे भी ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा कि हमारे इंस्टीट्यूट से थी एंड एक्टर प्रिपेयर से थी, तो बहुत ही इंस्पिरेशन मिलता है जब हम देखते हैं कि मतलब लाइक हम जो एक फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड से नहीं है, उसके बाद भी वो इतना अच्छा काम करे, हमारे लिए बहुत इंस्पिरेशन वाली बात है कि उनका है कल हमारा भी हो सकता है। सो दैट्स इट, इट वाज सो नाइस।
One word for Tanvi and what's your rating out of 5 for this?
5 out of 5 एंड तन्वी के लिए जस्ट लॉट्स ऑफ लव।
Thank you so much. Thank you. The trailer was for you, man.
It was good. I like the cinematography of the movie. It was, and the BGM, of course, by Kiravani Garu.
Yes.
Yeah, it was very good. And
What do you think? What do you think about the subject? The film explores the subject of autism and the Down syndrome. What do you think after watching this film? How the narrative of society is gonna change?
This is a topic where it was touched back in when Amir Khan did
Yes, in
Kala
Sitaare
Zameen
Zameen
Par.
Par.
Yeah, and he did it recently. So it is a very unexplored concept, and I guess people should watch it. Then that is when like change comes through movies, right?
Yes.
And in India, we believe ki we watch something and we grasp it, and
Yes.
that is how it works. So I feel that the movie will bring a change out.
What do you have to say about the performance by looking at the trailer? The giants like Anupam Kher, Jackie Dada, Pallavi Doshi, Boman Irani,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
the giants are there.
yeah.
How do you look up to the performance of them?
I am pretty much sure since they are like such huge legends already, and their performance would be, of course, great. And Shubhangi, of course, she's been introduced. I feel she'll make it great. Her debut will be good.
Oh.
And
What is that one thing, or what is that one main USP that people should say yes, to watch this?
I guess Anupam sir's direction.
Oh.
He's been in the industry since a long time, and
Yeah, but-
if he has decided to direct a movie, of course, it would be great.
What's your rating out of 5?
Rating, I guess I do not want to rate a movie or a trailer because people would have worked so hard, and me just rating it in some number won't make justice. So
One word for Tanvi. Tanvi the Great.
Tanvi the Great, let the movie be great.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. Finally, we have seen the Tanvi the Great. How the trailer was great according to you. Can you
Yeah.
speak something about that?
Absolutely. I think the trailer was a great perspective on what the film could be. For us, we didn't know what to expect. We kind of walked in and were like, okay, what's it going to be like? But it's a great topic to discuss, and I think it was presented very well in the trailer. I liked how the music fell in, and the introduction of Shivangi as well. It was very nice. So, yeah.
What do you have to say about the subject of this film? Explores the Down syndrome and autism kids. What do you think the narrative of society is going to change after watching? How the narrative is going to change after watching this?
Look, absolutely. When you release a film like this, especially for a community which is sometimes underlooked or discriminated against, I think naturally there's a bit of criticism that comes that way as well. So I think it's important to note that there will be perspectives that may not agree with the more kind of accepting point of view. But I think it's going to be a new outlook, and it's going to be a new perspective, and it'll be fresh.
What do you have to say about Tanvi's, the one who is playing Shubhangi? Is playing? What do you have to say about her performance?
I think she's presented the character very well. From the trailer, at least, you can tell that she's really embodied it, and she's not only researched very well, but she's trained for quite some time. So
what is that
that's
one
why-
main USP that people should say yes for this film?
main USP?
Yes.
What's a USP?
What is that main USP in this film or in this trailer you hope to, so that people should say yes for this film?
I think the story is great, I'm sure, but I think it's the way it's been presented. It's the presentation. So the use of art, they have a colorist. They have an
Yes.
amazing, talented colorist who has completely changed the face of the film. And obviously you've got the element of music. So I think the way it's been presented is quite interesting.
What's your rating out of 5?
Out of 5, obviously it's near the top, probably a 5.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, man. Thank
Lovely
you.
meeting you.
So finally, you have seen the trailer of Tanvi the Great. How the great trailer was for you? What do you have to say about it?
I think I would say that the movie, the trailer itself, was so inspiring. It touched the heart, mainly because it's not only about inspiration and keep dreaming, but it's also about how being different,
Yes.
being something that most people aren't, could still not stop you from achieving what you want to achieve.
क्या बात है?
And that is something I learned from the movie. I mean, the trailer.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think great learnings we have already taken from the trailer. What do you have to say about the performance whole star cast? Stalwarts are there like Jackie Dada, Shubhangi, Anupam Kher, Bomani Rani sir, Shreya. Then also there is a Pallavi Joshi. What do you have to say about the performance of whole star cast?
I think all I can say is that I'm blessed.
Oh.
I'm grateful to be in the same room as them. Being a little girl, I used to see them on the TV, and now I am sitting in the same room as them.
क्या बात है?
And that is something I believe so awestrucking, and I'm happy. I'm just grateful. Grateful. They're great. They're amazing.
क्या बात है? I think right now you're only most fascinated after watching this trailer.
Yeah.
What do you have to say about that? What is that one main USP that people should say yes for this film?
I think it's about say yes to the film. The way people, you can see how much people, all the cast have put their heart into it, and I think people should surely say yes to that. You can feel it while seeing the trailer. I could feel how much everyone has given their best, have brought their 100%. So to that,
How the narrative of society is going to change after watching this film?
I think it's.
While
my
looking at autism and Down syndrome kids.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I think it's time. People are already changing. Awareness is everywhere. This movie is only adding up to the awareness. So yeah, people would definitely go and think twice before maybe picking on the people who are artistic or differently able. Yeah,
What's your rating out of 5 for this beautiful trailer?
I think it's a gazillion.
Oh. And one word for Tanvi, the one who is playing the played by Shubhangi.
Yeah, she's great. I'm so proud of her, and I'm proud of how well she's doing. She's an inspiration because I come from the same school.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
studying in the same
yes.
school as her. So yeah, that.
Thank you
proud
so
of
much
her.
and best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think it is the first movie that I actually got emotional, and it's a very honor कि हम इतने बड़े बड़े stars को देख पा रहे हैं, उनसे मतलब मिले. So yeah, it's a wonderful experience here, and आज जो हम देख रहे हैं मूवी जो मैं अभी कल ही सितारे ज़मीन पर देख कर आया, and I could relate with this movie क्योंकि आज जो जनरेशन में हम रह रहे हैं ऑटिस्टिक, इट्स अ वेरी सीरियस इशू कि लोग इसको नहीं देख रहे हैं.
Okay.
तो आई थिंक दिस इज द बेस्ट मूवी. आई वुड श्योरली वॉच दिस.
What is that one thing that people should say yes for this?
People should say yes to this. Obviously, the concept of the story amazing, and it provides, it gives a message to the society कि हम as a human being हमको कैसे behave करना चाहिए, कैसे रहना चाहिए. So yeah, मतलब ऐसी मूवीज मुझे लगता नहीं कि कहीं आ पाएगी. अनुपम सर, द लेजेंड इटसेल्फ आए हैं तो मूवी पक्का मतलब हिट जाने वाली है, ब्लॉकबस्टर जाने वाली है.
What's your rating out of 5 for this?
5 out of 5, I think worthless. मतलब I'm very speechless, so I could not rate among 5. I think I will give 100 out of 100.
Yeah, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for you.
It was brilliant, man. Like जैसा इसने बोला as he said कि movies like अभी कैसी कैसी आती है. तानवी is the great, like ना कि मतलब literally मतलब मैं देखूंगा इसे personally, मैं जाकर के देखूंगा. And अनुपम सर, मैं उनका बहुत बड़ा already fan हूँ. That's why I have that.
What is that one thing that people should say yes for this?
Sorry, I didn't get the point.
What is that one thing? What main USP is there in the film that people should say yes to watch this film?
I think everything. I don't know. One thing what.
Okay. What do you have to say about the performance of whole star cast?
About Shubhangi.
Yes.
It was
And there are
brilliant.
two giants like three giants like Pallavi Joshi, Anupam Kher, and
To be very honest, मैं उन्हें अच्छे से जानता नहीं हूँ.
हाँ.
Except Jackie Dada, Anupam sir, and Shubhangi. That's it.
Okay.
And only three.
Everything is looking superb according to you. What's your rating out of 5 for this trailer?
To be very honest, 4 out of 5.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you, man. Thank you
Got
so
it.
much. Thank you. Anything you would like to add? How's the trailer was for you?
Yeah, it means a lot to me because I come from a little bit spiritual background, and I find that this kind of cinema where emotions and empathy are a main force, and Anupam sir being Anupam he has taken a charge to bring back this kind of cinema. I really appreciate that I'm also entering this kind of space where people like Anupam sir are creating these kind of films. So seems like the movie would be great, and it will touch people in a way that normal commercial cinema does not is not able to nowadays.
What is that one USP that people should say yes for this film?
If you find that all these commercial cinema are out of touch and are not about real lives, how people are affected, then I think people should come to watch this film so that they can relate to their problems, what they face day to day. That's be depicted in a film in a uplifting way, in a way that makes you feel good about your lives. That it's not so bad and it is worth living every moment, because the problems are not those problems that seem to be usually. It's about celebrating autism and their differentness, that there is something special about their differentness. So yeah, that's what we should.
What do you have to say
look
about the
forward.
performance of Subhangi, who is playing Tanvi?
Yeah.
Anupam Kher is there, Jackie Dada, Pallavi Joshi, and
So
the whole
when-
star cast is there.
Yeah, good question. So when she first entered, yeah, I was like, it must be some glamorous role, and we'll be watching some actress. But then when we watched the film and we saw that she's portraying an autistic person, and she's a totally different vibe on screen, and she can make the transition where she's suddenly a different person and being in that role for a lot of time, and then coming into the normal commercial way here. It seems she is very mature about her role and how she takes the craft, and there's a lot to learn from her.
What's your rating out of 5 for this film?
6.
Oh, and one word for Tanvi.
Yeah, please keep on doing such great cinema. We'll be watching out for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.